Bad guy in a little coat.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
You're killing me, Smalls.
Shut up!
Oh, that's nonsense. Sports, cards, and more. Speaking of nonsense, is this nonsense worth getting? Just now seeing these in stock. It has 4 packs, 2022 Prism, Optic 2022, Optic 2021, and select draft picks. Got one today and didn't even get any parallels. Glad I got storage tin for my son's cards. This is someone say here, Kenny Pickett. That seems to be a trend with this product. These are cool. I would get them because you can at least have the tin to store cards in. Also another theme that we found here. If nothing else, it would make for a decent stash box. It does cost $25. It wasn't free. I bought the Tatum one, garbage cards, but the tin was cool. Everyone agrees. Got the Hurts one, nothing at all. And that also seems to be a trend, and if not nothing at all, here's someone's hits, and guess what? In the top right, it's a Kenny Pickett clear rookie. It seems to be a lot of Kenny Pickett. Luck of the draw, take your gamble, and that's how all wax are opening this kind of product is. You tell me 4 retail packs and a mass-produced metal tin worth $28? Probably not. I've opened 4 or 5, I've hit nothing, but I've heard of some monsters, and someone else says he absolutely got trash. I bought one Herbert tin the other day, absolute nothing, went back out the fields, and well, guess what? Kenny Pickett was in the first pack.
What's the difference between me and you?
Different, yeah, I'm different.
The NFL has officially started, and you can say Kadarius Toney, well, he had a bad night at the office. I thought this was funny. Did your mother throw away your baseball cards? Don't get mad, get even. I'll sue your mother. Some recent all-time high sales. The 1968 Nolan Ryan Topps rookie card. This is a SGC 8.5. There are 38 in that grade, and it sold for just under $14,000. It had sold 10 months prior to that for $1,300 less. Next up, we have the 2017 Shohei Ohtani Mega Box Chrome Prospect Purple at a $250. This is a mouthful. It sold for $3,360 on September 7th, 2023. The 2017 Kyrie Irving Downtown card and a PSA 10, there are 28. Sold for $525 on September 1st, 2023. This is going to lead us to a new segment. We are going downtown.
800 cash, that's a hell of a deal. I'm headed downtown. Cruising through the alley.
Who is this gonna be? Can you tell if it's a rookie or? Oh my god, music! 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 No way! No way, JD!
No, this segment is not all smiles and rainbows. We're going to take a look at a different downtown card every episode, and I am going to rate it. I don't want to get into all the different variations. The gold looks no different than the regular, so we're looking at the regular. Now, at first glance, it's really cool. You have some cheetahs or spotted jaguars, and then you have your black jaguars. One even looks like a lion in the top right. However, I have some issues. They work so hard to squeeze all those jaguars on there, except there's 9 of them. Lawrence makes 10. Well, there's 11 players on a football field at once. How do you not squeeze in one more jaguar? Am I wrong? I feel like maybe I'm missing it, but I'm not. There's only 10 total, including Lawrence. At the top of the card, we see the Jacksonville landing. I looked it up to see if it was an Easter egg. Looks like a tall building, and well, matter of fact, there it is, the Jacksonville landing. It was a festival marketplace in downtown Jacksonville, Florida. It opened in 1987 and closed in 2019. It was demolished far before Trevor Lawrence ever played one game in Jacksonville for the Jaguars. While the card is cool, it could be cooler, and these flaws, well, they just make it average. Our first ever rating is a 6.6.
Takes you there.
The last 24-hour card volume in sales, according to Card Ladder, Michael Jordan in first in basketball, followed by LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Willis Reed makes the list for the very first time. Good player from the 70s, New York Knicks. Mickey Mantle in first in baseball, followed by Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, and Hammer and Hank Aaron in fourth. Again, both Angels make the list. I think that's twice in a row now we've seen both those players on the list. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Tua, all 4 quarterbacks in football. And finally, we take a look at Pokemon, and Pokemon is almost always Charizard leading the way. And yet again, it's Charizard, although the sales kind of down, just under $4,000, followed by Blastoise, Mewtwo, and Machamp. This is the first time we haven't seen Pikachu in a while.
Millennials, you guys were born into a world that promised so much, but didn't deliver. Whereas we were born into a world that was just And we knew it was because of the internet, so we've got very low expectations. We know the world's going to end in our lifetimes, and we just don't really care. Like one girl in Sweden cared. And that made the news. Like, we sent her around the world. We were like, look, one of them wants to live. Have you seen it? I feel like even the person who named the generations knew we were done for, right? They're like, yeah, we're going to do it alphabetically. All the older people, they're Gen X. In the middle, they're Gen Y. All the kids, they're Gen Z. I'm guessing someone at that meeting was like, hang on, what about the generation that comes after Gen Z? And they're like, yeah, good one, Craig. Come on, Craig, time's running out for them. That's why we called their app TikTok, okay?
Special Sports Cards standing outside Allegiant Stadium, and you're watching Best Damn Sports Card Show on the planet. Nonsense! I've undertaken the monumentally stupid task of collecting the entire set of 2022 Topps Definitive Legendary Autographs. I'm just 2 cards away, Mike Piazza and Derek Jeter. He then goes on to give us this awesome update that somebody just came through with the Piazza, huge shout out. It's a pretty cool idea and set, and if I remember correctly, I'm reading that he spent between $2,000 to $3,000 to complete it, and again, he's still missing that Derek Jeter. Another update, I have the Piazza, not only missing the Jeter. I'm not convinced Topps even released it, so for now I'm thinking about having a custom card made, but instead of Jeter, we'll have John Travolta meme looking around, but I wanted to provide some context. There it is. The Jeter is missing, and we have John Travolta. The blacked out looks kind of nice, no lie. The Jeter in Travolta is really clever too. Makes you wonder if custom cards are going to become more popular. I honestly think all these are funny, but I'm being real. It's just a beautiful set. I'd go with the blacked out Jeter silhouette with the missing stamp, like it has to be unlocked, as someone else said, and that does sound like a cool concept needing to be unlocked. All these people right here, Travolta, Jeter, Travolta, Jeter, Travolta, Travolta. Somebody else says this.
3 of them plus a case of ball cards. An entire sealed case. Now we already have the phone lines going crazy.
Some possible deals. Andre Agassi, 1991 Net Pro BGS 9.5. It's selling for $55. That's his rookie card. It's beautiful. Mike Ditka, 1963 Topps PSA 6. That's a pretty good grade for a 1963, and it's Mike Ditka. This feels like a good deal, but who knows? 2010 PSA 10 rookie card. Rob Gronkowski Topps. It's selling for $50. 2010, let me just double check that's his rookie card. It sure is his rookie card, but I had a feeling it was a bit off. This is rookie redemption, not his base, how it's listed. 1992, this is not a repeat, not a deal. I believe I just bought 2 PSA 10s for $40. This is $7 less. You'd much rather spend the $40 to get the PSA 10. Wolverine and Spider-Man PSA 9. This is the 1990 Impel Marvel Universe. As the card hobby prices went up, these sets went up as well. And we're going to take a look at the graph right here. The PSA 9 was selling for $50. Now it's selling for $15. The PSA 10, $300. You can find it for about $100. So this could be a possible deal. And there's not a ton of them. You can see here with the Wolverine and a PSA 10 and a PSA 9. They're less than 500 graded in each. Finally on the board is a Kobe and Shaq rookie card. The Kobe going for $33. The Shaq for $12 or $13. They're both PSA 8s. Not bad to have in any collection. This guy's either diving into the quicksand or spectacularly getting himself out of it. Coco Gauff heading to the U.S. Open final. This might be a trend in Joe Burrow's career. He beats out Justin Herbert again. Herbert just signed the deal for the most expensive player all time, and now it's Joe Burrow all by himself, a 5-year, $275 million contract extension. I'm not going to try to say his name, but one of the best Japanese starting pitchers is set to come to the MLB next year. What do you think? Should we collectively make a bid or an offer? If only it were the 23rd restaurant and not the first.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What? 101! Oh my god! Brian, what are your thoughts?
Whether it's worth $1 or $100,000, show me your favorite card. We have some fun ones here. We're starting with Hammer and Hank Aaron, and that one's autographed. It's a 1-of-1 reprint auto. Here's another auto, one legend to another, Ozzy. You can't pick one. Jordan, Kobe, Brady. I mean, he has good taste. This is the first single my father purchased for me back in 1988. I'm very lucky to own this card, I'd say. It's a beaut. 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth. 1982 TMCA Tony Gwynn, his very first card. This would be even a pre-rookie card, and he looks fresh. This guy says it's not close. The captain, it's a nice Derek Jeter auto patch. Mike Tyson auto, and that is a fierce picture. And someone else, the 1989 Griffey, will always be this one.
There's breaking news into the Sports Card Investor newsroom. The man behind the Instagram account Card Porn, Juan Garcia, has now been linked to even more fraud. Last week, Juan Garcia was connected to an elaborate scheme to fake the authentication of a Michael Jordan jersey. And just a little while ago, Darren Rovell of the Action Network dropped a new article on the Action Network's website that links Juan Garcia to a fake 1986 Fleer basketball box that he allegedly traded for $150,000 in cards. The box had a fake BBCE authentication sticker. And the story gets even juicier from there. Auction houses are now scrambling to see if they sold items that Juan Garcia faked.
Nolan Ryan holds the record for most strikeouts by a pitcher of all time. It's pretty impressive. You can see in second place was Randy Johnson, who made last episode, and Roger Clemens. Behind Clemens at the very bottom is Justin Verlander. He's still pitching, but he's going to retire soon. Don't expect him to climb very high up this list. Nolan Ryan played in 4 decades, from 1966 to 1993. It's safe to say this strikeout record won't be broken anytime soon. Nolan Ryan rookie card came in Topps 1968, and there is just one copy in a PSA 10. It last sold for $600,000 in 2020. Card Letter has it selling for $1.8 million if it sold today. In a PSA 6, you can find this card for about $1,800. There are just over 2,000 copies in a PSA 6. And finally, we're going to take a look at the card as if it were in a PSA 2. There are under 900 copies, and it's selling for just about $500.
Sure, RBI single in the first. Watch out. Look at this.
Easier.
Were you behind home plate when Robin Ventura went out?
I was behind the blade.
Okay.
I was behind the blade, and it was pretty intense. It was.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
It was a pretty intense fight. I knew that that's going to happen.
You knew he was going to charge them out?
Well, everything happens. The series before when we in Chicago.
Did you not hold Robin back? I mean, isn't that your job?
I just trying to hold him, but it was a little late.
Well, you just knew that the old man noogies were coming. He was going to.
Just because he charged it too fast. And I didn't have the chance to hold it. And Robin Ventura getting to the wrong spot of Nolan, and he got himself in here.
He got underneath the arm.
Under his arm, and it wasn't fun.
I can gladly report we are 0 days without nonsense.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, a.k.a. Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.